Okay, hey everyone. I am Chelsea Hawkins. For those of you that don't know me, I am a triple diamond in this company and on this team, and I am super, super excited tonight. I have Bianca here and Charity with me, sharing their conference stories. I'm going to go ahead and start off with mine, and then I'll pass it over to y'all. We'll start with Charity, then we'll move over to Bianca. Okay, so I've been in this business for about 2 years now. And sorry, I got distracted. I've been in this business for about 2 years now. I came in September 2019. So going into my first conference, I was a new emerald. I was scared, like I was so scared, so nervous, didn't know what to expect at conference. And you guys don't even have to be nervous this year because it's virtual. But if there's a watch party, make sure you get to it. Anyway, so I went into conference super nervous, not sure what to think or what to expect. And it like exceeded my expectations tremendously. I guess just being around the fire and feeling like the energy and the vibe in that room and around so many like-minded people, it's so important to surround yourself with people who have the same visions and the same goals as you. So getting to conference is huge. So I went in as an emerald, and then I have my timeline written down. So went into conference in January as an emerald, came out, went diamond in February, and then promoted to double diamond in March. And I'm telling you right now that if I wouldn't have gone to conference and felt that fire and heard all of the amazing stories and uplifting things and testimonies that I heard from other women, there's no way that I would have been that excited. I don't believe that there can be a boom season without excitement, right? So yeah, promoted pretty quickly. And then I set at double diamond for an entire year. And I went into conference 2020 with some girls from my team came, and I was so excited, and came out of conference and promoted in April to triple diamond, and then a few months later was announced as a top 150 income earner globally in the entire company. So conference completely changed my business, and I 100% believe it. And if you can get to conference, get to a watch party, make sure you do. I know that I'm doing a watch party for my team, and I'm sure that others are on this team as well. So if you can get to a watch party, make sure that you do. But if not, because of the circumstances, make sure you get your ticket and make sure that you catch it live, because it's going to be amazing. They don't say it's the biggest event of the year for nothing. So all right, Bianca, if you can go ahead and unmute yourself. We'll start with you, sorry. Go ahead and unmute yourself, introduce yourself, and tell us about your conference story.
Hi guys, can everybody hear me? I'm on my AirPod right now because my mom's like actually sleeping. All right, cool. So if you guys don't know who I am, my name is Bianca. I have been with this business for 2.5 years now. I started as a 19-year-old typical World College student. I was so self-conscious with my own skin. I actually switched majors from nutrition to exercise science. So I was a health nut all throughout high school, and when college hit, I hit that like freshman 15 was more like freshman 65. So I was like so non-confident in my own skin, and I found this business on Instagram. So if you're not on Instagram, get on Instagram and learn. So because you're missing a whole other network with this, and that's what I'm going to get to in conference with my timeline. So I found this business on Instagram from the products. So staying consistent is very, very important, and that's what I'm going to be talking about today with conference and everything. So I got started in April of 2018. So technically my first conference was conference of 2019, and December of 2018 I promoted to executive, literally by this much, like so little. And I went the month prior. I had so much unbelief. Like I did not believe in myself at all whatsoever. I was like, could I even be a Ruby? Like Brittany was telling me that I'm going Ruby. Catherine was telling me I'm going Ruby. I'm like, can I do that? Like I had no belief whatsoever, but they all told me to go to conference. So that's honestly what I did. And I had an open mind at conference, and this is what not to do. I'll tell you guys what not to do because I'm going to tell you guys, like, I would have regretted this decision wholeheartedly. I didn't allow myself to experience the boom wave. And it's the boom season that Chelsea was talking about, that after she went from emerald to double diamond in 2 months. I didn't allow myself to do that. I could have easily went double time because I was planting, but I didn't reap the benefits at all whatsoever, if that makes sense, because I didn't allow myself to do that. So if you are in your head and you are like, I don't think I deserve those bonuses from conference. No, you do. Like, I'm telling you right now, you deserve everything that comes your way with this business. God did not put this business into your life for no reason. I wholeheartedly believe that. And if you haven't heard that in a month, a day, whatever, this is me telling you that God put this business in your life for a reason, and he's going to bless your efforts. So a little bit about my conference story. So conference of 2019, I went in basically a brand new executive, and I didn't allow myself to ride the boom wave. So I basically stayed at executive for all of 2019. So then conference 2020, I barely maintained. I just wasn't growing as a leader. I was very consistent with posting and stuff, but I wasn't pouring into myself. And we're going to go into that really quickly. And so I literally used my January paycheck to get to conference. And I literally had like almost $0 to my name. So then I just honestly decided in conference of 2020, that's when I met Chelsea. That's when I met, so many other top leaders in this company and even in Fire Tribe that I look up to personally. I allowed myself to dream bigger. And as I was, 21, I didn't dream of, basically, and Ashley saying right there, like, that's where we met. And we had like a very intimate conversation. And I just I saw her dream big. So I'm like, why not me? So if you have, been in the business for a day, a month, a year, 2.5 like me, or even almost 4 years like Brittany, and you just haven't allowed yourself to dream big, this is me giving you permission to dream big, because that's what conference is all about. You're going to hear ambassador stories where they just started for like a couple $100 and now they're at the top of the company. Like, they didn't see themselves doing that, but guess what? They dreamed big and now they got there. So back to my story, I doubled my volume because I was barely maintaining executives. So I was like probably 810, maybe, I don't know. I doubled my volume in March, and April to May, I charted very strong for Ruby and Emerald and Diamond. I decided to do more planting than reaping, and that's just was my personal decision because I was technically charted for Diamond, but I had a very weak chart. And I know that if it's not strong, if the foundation isn't strong, it's gonna break. It's just like a house. If you have a weak foundation, it's going to break. So that's what I decided. And then June, our team promoted to Ruby. July, we maintained Ruby, and we had at least like I think 200, 300 over volume in July. And now we're going Emerald. Next month we're going Diamond, and we're going to go into conference in 2021 as a Diamond team. So if I didn't dream big, then my team wouldn't be dreaming big. And you are the lid on your team. So if you want to go up into this company, you have to show your team that it's possible. Anything is possible with this business. And that's honestly what I'm so grateful for, that there is so much to do with this business. So that's my story.
Yes, Bianca, I love that so much. Y'all, I have seen Bianca show up like more than very big leaders. She shows up more than me, y'all. She's showing up like an ambassador diamond. The fire under this girl is like unstoppable. So absolutely, she's dreaming big and she's going diamond and beyond. I'm super proud of you, Bianca. Thank you for sharing. Okay, Charity, if you could go ahead and unmute yourself, introduce yourself, and tell us your story.
All right, guys, can y'all hear me? Okay, awesome. Hi, guys, I'm Charity Welps, and I joined It Works 23 months ago. I had joined because of Chelsea. She was doing hair, skin, and nails, and my hair had fallen out tremendously from having a baby, and I was like, I need that. And from there, I ordered that, and then from there, I went right into, she put something out there, and she reached out to me because I put a post up, and of course, that's kind of what we do. And yeah, I have a lot of friends. I mean, I've traveled, I have a huge family. And so it just kind of helped out. And so when she gave me that option of, possibly joining her team, I was like, no, this isn't for me. And of course, I know my husband was going to be totally against it, which he was against It Works for probably a year and a half, if not, right at that. And he didn't believe in it. But she kept talking to me, and I was like, it's $49. Like, if I can't do it for 49, okay, I can stop. But I kept going, and my husband just let me do it. He's like, well, you're $49, and I said, yes, that's right, it's my $49, and I've never looked back. I've made money every single month, and so when January hit and conference tickets came out, whenever they came out, I was like, I'm going. I didn't even tell my husband I bought the ticket. I was just going, and because I myself am a go-getter, and I just want to do better for my family and to quit stressing about everything that was coming at us on bill-wise and everything. And so I hopped on a plane by myself. I stayed in a Airbnb with 13 other ladies. We did not know that many were going to show up. And so when we got there, I mean, I know that there's somebody on there. Yes, Megan, I see you, girl. There was so many people in that house, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so nervous, but I love meeting new people. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go with it. And I'm telling you, the house changed me. Being just a part of the group at the Airbnb, coming and talking, one whole night, it was the end of the month, and we're like, we've got to meet our goals. We got to meet our goals. And I mean, we were working at the table until midnight. And I'm just telling you, it was a different mindset when you go and you're with so many people. And I was like, that have the same mindset as you and that have the same goal set as you. And so it just pushed me to be better, and it made me want to go, even more. And I knew what I can do in this company just being at that conference. And the conference, guys, is amazing. The worship service starting off just made everything, because that's me. God is the center of my life from the very time I was born. My dad is a pastor, and I know, preacher's kids, how they say, I wasn't that preacher kid, I promise. But I started off, and I knew that was it. God had planted this in my life, and I knew I needed to run with it. And I didn't look back, and I'm never going to look back, because honestly, it's changed my life. So after conference, I was Ruby going into conference, going for Emerald. I did not hit Emerald in January. That night, staying up till 12, I didn't hit it. I was bummed, but I didn't stop. So February came, and I hit Emerald. And then March came, I hit Diamond. I hit the bonus. And it just blew my mind. And so I was like, okay. So then April came, I was Diamond. And then May came, I hit double Diamond. And it was just mind blowing. So that month I got my husband to Diamond, which just totally turned our whole family upside down. My husband was like, this is real. And I was like, yes. Okay. Do you see it now? So now it's just totally changed. And then in the month of June, my husband went double Diamond. And so I'm telling you guys, it is just this business and this opportunity has totally changed my family's life. It's changed me spiritually, honestly. It's grown me as a person, confident that I never had, never used to take selfies, guys, ever. Never would go live, ever, nothing, ever. So I'm telling you, it's changed my life. The people I met, just the outgoing personalities. I'm an outgoing person, but not like that. But it's made me outgoing, and I could care less what people think about me anymore. I hopped on TikTok trying to follow Chelsea's example. I'm not as good as her, but you know what? I'm going to get there, and I'm going to keep trying. And I love this business, and I know that conference changed my life.
Yeah. I'm going to mute you, sorry. Thank you, Charity. Y'all, I don't know if y'all heard that, but she had an unsupportive husband for several months. And I can remember dealing with this with her and her coming to me and telling me that he was unsupportive. And then whenever she hit double Diamond and she took him Diamond, he was like, wait a minute, this is real life. You're making real money right now. And I'm like, yes, sister, finally. And so now he is very supportive of her business, and he gives her that time. And then also another tip that I have for conference is getting your husband involved. I've brought my husband to both conferences that I've been to. And it kind of just shows him that vision and gets his wheels turning, and he's like, wow. And then seeing all the other men that are involved and all the other husbands, it helped my husband see the vision that I had for our family, and he's super supportive now because of that. And even if you're watching it virtual this year, having him sitting with you and listening, or having him listen on his own if you're going to a watch party, super cool, because he can use your ticket because somebody's streaming with just one ticket, right? So Charity's coming to my watch party. I'm really, really excited. So if you can, I highly, highly recommend getting to a watch party. It's going to be huge. Like she said, the house at conference, just being in the house with 13 other women changed her life. And it's crazy for her to say that. And that's crazy for me to say that, to be around women, because y'all, I started this business with like 0 friends. I had not one true friend besides my best friend in West Virginia. And I came into this business and now I have all of you, and I've met the best friends that I never knew I needed, but God knows what you need. So I promise you, like she said, he makes no mistakes, and he brought this business into your life for a reason. So show up. You have to show up to go up. Get your ticket to conference, be on the virtual live conference, and don't miss it. And also Sadie Robertson is going to be there, and I'm super pumped about that. I don't know about y'all, but she's amazing and she's going to bring the fire. So I hope that you guys took away some excitement from this, and I hope that you all have your conference ticket, because seriously, you guys, it's a game changer and it's the biggest event of the year and you don't want to miss it. I hope that y'all have a great night, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye, y'all.